Let's talk about another loser.
So many losers. So many losers. Here's
Let's
the thing. Every group has people, because look at us. We have people that just like, pew, okay, let's check on it. I don't mind.
yeah.
You did whatever. There's some people like that over there in the Jewish community too.
I guess not necessarily who deserves forgiveness, but just like at what point do we say enough is enough? And I think not that I have a solution, but I think that you and we finally came up with a possible solution, right? I guess.
And I'm not gonna lie, when I read that, I cackled so hard. I actually kicked my feet. Like I was kicking my feet laughing. And I'm
Let's talk about another loser.
so many losers. So many losers.
Oh, it's not sharing? Fuck. Why isn't it sharing? Okay, hold on. One more time. There. It's another loser here. The Home Office has withdrawn. Oh, let me start over. Wireless Festival has officially been canceled after Kanye West is blocked from entering the UK. The Home Office has withdrawn Gay's ETA, denying him entry into the United Kingdom. As a result, Wireless Festival is canceled and refunds will be issued to all ticket holders. As with every wireless festival, multiple stakeholders were consulted in advance of booking and no concerns were highlighted at the time. Anti-Semitism in all its forms is abhorrent, and we recognize the real and personal impact these issues have held. As Ye said today, he acknowledges that his words alone are not enough, and in spite of this, still hopes to be given an opportunity to begin a conversation with the Jewish community in the UK. Well, we talked a little bit about this, how people were pulling out of the Wireless Fest and Pepsi, and I think I saw PayPal, and it was just like they were just dropping like flies.
We just don't want our logo up. We still support, just don't put our logos up. We're not gonna
send that.
Like pick a side, bitch. Don't either way.
Right. They got half in, half out. I really do not have many thoughts on this. We talked a little bit about this Sunday and about, I guess not necessarily who deserves forgiveness, but just like at what point do we say enough is enough? And I think not that I have a solution, but I think that you and we finally came up with a possible solution, right? It's not that Kanye can never be forgiven. It's just that every time you apologize, you turn right back around and do something. You don't give no time or space to show growth, to show real acknowledgement and real reflection on your actions and things that you've said. It is nice that you apologize. It is, to whoever the fuck. If you feel like he apologized to you or not, you apologize, great. If that's what you think that was enough, fine. Where people, not just Kanye, I mean everybody who does some fuck shit and has to come apologize, you have to give time in between the fuck shit and the new you. You cannot just expect to turn around and make money with people or be cool with people or do whatever the fuck with people right after this bullshit. It has only been a couple of months, really. It ain't even been a year, I think, since the last time you came out into the press. And so it just, for me, and I think for you too, if it has been, like you said, you ain't got the time, but if you did, if it was 10 years and we didn't hear nothing from Kanye at all, except for goodness and blessing and praise the Jewish community, just like if all that we saw was positivity for like a solid 10 years, I don't think that anybody would be upset about you doing your wireless festival. It is because you are doing this right after the fact, and you have done this quite often. So we need to give it time to see change. We need to give it time to see that you actually, again, acknowledge what you did and that you want to change that and you don't want to ever do it again. Again, not just for you, yay, for all y'all out there who do some bullshit to offend somebody, if it's in your family or at your job or whatever the fuck on the internet. We need more time. I know that it makes sense. For Kanye, the internet gets over shit in 2 days. So I can also understand you feeling like, oh, well, it's been long enough. It ain't. Not for what you said. You maybe for niggas, people can get over what the fuck you said about niggas, but the other community, they gonna hold your ass to the fire for a minute.
And that's what your ass get.
So just hold your horses. You know what I'm saying? Continue to save your little money that you had in the bank, you know, and you know what I'm saying? Do some community service, some more community outreach. Let some more time get in between these situations, because that's, I think, really the issue.
Yeah, man, because honestly, when I read that the whole festival, because like I said, we were just reporting, people was just pulling out, right?
Right.
Now the whole fucking thing is canceled. And I'm not gonna lie, when I read that, I cackled so hard. I actually kicked my feet. Like, I was kicking my feet laughing.
Bitch.
Because it's what the fuck you get.
So
and not only was it canceled, I think the kicking of the feet came when I saw he was banned from the UK. I was like, oh, yes! Yes, because much like what you said, bitch, that ain't it. You thought that was you just thought that was good enough? You thought, oh, you see that little SoFi shit? Because here's the thing. Every group has people, because look at us. We have people that just like, okay, let's check on it. I don't mind. Yeah. Whatever. There is some people like that over in the Jewish community too. Because let's be clear, these ain't black people that's in charge of none of this shit. And I'm sure quite a few of those white people are either Jewish or have ties to Jewish folks, whatever, right? So you also, if you think about it in the context of history, especially when it comes to that Nazi shit, Europe takes that way more seriously than America does. Yeah. Germany is actually ashamed. It is against the law to even pull out a swastika. It is against the law to do anything remotely not over there. Yeah. Other European nations that were close to that before America decided to get involved, because that's a whole nother story in itself when you really see why the fuck we even got involved in the first place and all that other bullshit, and leading to why we sucking Israel's dick today. So anyway, all being said is, sir, you cannot run afoul of multiple people and then expect for everything to be okay. You know, especially like you said, you don't do any type of accountability. You don't do any type of real work. Nothing is self-reflective. Everything is explosive. Everything is emotional. Everything is triggered. Everything is half-baked and half-thought out, right?
Because I'd rather be dead than to be on medication. No one from the family has taken any responsibility for my hospital visit, but if we were to go online, that's 50% of what people say at least. Or maybe, am I lying?
It doesn't matter.
Am I lying? It do matter! It does matter! It does matter!
Oh, no, these white people don't owe you. The very same people that you always seem to conveniently have a problem with when you can't get no money, you can't get your way, you G'ing in them motherfuckers' faces any other type of day. And you are stupid enough to think that these people are either your friends or they cool with you or they're down with you doing silly shit, right? So take, for instance, the Heil Hitler song that he came out with. You also have introduced weird niggas.
I'm still here. I'm just gotta calm down.
Okay. You have also introduced weird niggas into hip hop. We have alt-right motherfuckers. We now have white supremacy motherfuckers. We now have actual Nazis and shit over here because they're a fan of you and the fuck shit that you produce. So much so that Sneeko and Myron and what the fuck is that other motherfucker's name? The little howdy doody looking motherfucker, Nick Fuentes and fucking Andrew Tate. These, and Clovicular, the new little motherfucker on the scene, right? So these motherfuckers got together to go to Miami and have have big fun with the wretched, right? And on their way there in the Sprinter van, they were playing Heil Hitler, and I mean, they were like, "Turn it up!" Oh no, Myron's sick ass, like, "Turn it up! That's my shit!" So everybody was in the van singing, whatever. Then they proceed to go to a club in Miami and ask the DJ to play Heil Hitler in the club. And they're like having a time and all of that. But what ended up happening after that night, the mayor of Miami and the city of commerce of nightlife and entertainment in Miami banned all them niggas.
People laughing and celebrating Heil Hitler and Adolf Hitler. I cannot believe we're even seeing this and witnessing Miami Beach.
A Miami Beach nightclub catching heat, accused of celebrating hate with a song about Hitler.
Absolute disgust.
Disgusted, horrified.
City leaders reacting to videos making the rounds on social media featuring the Kanye West song with the lyrics Heil Hitler over and over again. The same men seen in the club, known as controversial influencers, are also in a video from a limo. In that one, they're singing and one of them is performing a Nazi salute.
Have people in our city celebrating this. Animals.
This is obviously not welcome in Miami Beach. It should not be welcome anywhere in the world.
And by the way, I spoke to other club operators. They are not welcome in their club. How they got into this club, open arms, I want to know how.
The club releasing a statement on social media that reads in part, "We want to be unequivocally clear. Vendome and our hospitality group do not condone anti-Semitism, hate speech, or prejudice of any kind." It goes on to state, "We are deeply disturbed by the harm caused by this incident and the circulation of this footage." The post explains the business is looking into safeguards and procedures to make sure this doesn't happen again. As for the men in the video celebrating the song, they're being told to stay away from Miami Beach.
You're disgusting human beings, and I don't want to see you in Miami Beach.
You're not welcome.
It's disgusting, it's shameful, and you are not welcome in Miami Beach.
They banned each and every one. They can't come back. They can't do shit. Because of your song, they weren't able to go out. So what the fuck make you think you can do the song? Because that's why you were in hot water in the first place. He wanted to do several different dates in different countries like a year or two ago, but all the shows falling through because of that fucking song, especially over there in Europe. Like, I want to say Brazil was like, nah, nigga. It was either Brazil or Spain. One of the two was like, fuck no, you can't come over with that shit. Like, cancel this. They canceled this concert. You know what I'm saying? Because of that song. And no, we don't care even if you promise that you're not going to play. We don't give a fuck. You made the song and we don't trust you. You probably going to do this shit anyway because you Kanye fucking West. And then we'll have to ban you from Spain. Like, you are a motherfucker you don't give a fuck about anything. You are a habitual line stepper. You know what I'm saying? You think this shit was gravy? No, I'm glad they did. And to all you motherfuckers about to pull that, oh, they're doing this to a black man, suck a dick. Because he deserves what is happening to him. Yes, we all know that again, I keep saying this, we all know that the establishment goes harder on Black people. So it makes absolutely no fucking sense when a Black person thinks they can play the motherfucking games and then they're shocked by the consequence. They're shocked by the outcome. Well, y'all let the white man do it. Nigga, it's his system. Of course he's able to do it. It's his system. You keep thinking you can be a part of his system. You keep thinking you can do the shit that he do. And then when you get in trouble and you're 10 times held more responsible, then you want to cry, oh, the Black man. No, fuck that. You are not a Black man once you decide to go against Black people. You're not a Black woman once you decide to go against Black people. You chose your side. You got to stay there. You are literally shitting on the people that made you famous. You fucking over the entire genre that made you get up on that motherfucking stage, nigga. Like, these white people, quite frankly, like, they were probably waiting on you to do something to that effect just so they could fucking do it. You give these white people the gasoline and the torch and then want to know why you're on fire. It doesn't make any fucking sense. So yeah, I'm glad they banned your ass. And much like the conversation we were all having on the patio last night, that's cute, but he still needs white people to do. He will never be free. That's what the fuck he got to get through his mind. That's what the fuck everybody got to get through their mind. If you're not a white man, you ain't never gonna be fucking free. I don't give a fuck if you're in the UK. I don't give a fuck if you're in
do and say whatever the fuck you want. Yeah, no.
Yeah, you're not. I mean, you can say what you want, but you're going to get the consequence 10 times more. That's the point. Yeah. So, yeah. And he's never going to be independent because that money still got to come from somewhere. He truly could have been independent after the Adidas deal, but he was such a fucking egomaniac that he fucked himself over it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he got maybe a B or two, but that shit is not as liquid as y'all think it is. That shit is tied up in shit. He ain't that's like Elon Musk. Elon Musk is not a liquid billionaire. A lot of these people are not liquid billionaires. They are billionaires because they own shit. And the things that they own is worth stock. But they can't pull $1 billion.
But they ain't got They ain't got that shit in the closet.
Okay, it ain't
under the mattress.
Okay. And this shit ain't nowhere physical. It's digital. No. And then that's how these scamming ass, grift ass niggas be making these crypto coins and shit because they want more money, more imaginary money to add to their fake billions that they already got. So yeah, nigga, you deserve this. You deserve this. Them white people don't have to accept your apology. They ain't got to do shit. You need this system, and they keep proving it to you at every fucking turn. And then when you somehow miraculously get yourself out of this shit, you go right back into the shit.